Okay, so it's day 12, I think, and I'm gonna be doing a little bit more humming, just the very, very basic little exercise that I did for, it was probably like 5 minutes yesterday. I'm gonna do basically the exact same thing. My throat, it feels a little swollen, it doesn't feel great, but this is supposed to help heal the voice. So I think it's better than just doing vocal rests and not making videos, or just making a video of me talking about how I'm gonna keep resting my voice, because that's not that great either. Let's get right into it. This will be really fast, but thought I might as well do something. I think that's worse than it was yesterday. It doesn't feel bad, so I'm not worried. When I was editing the video yesterday, I could barely hear myself humming. So I think I'm gonna get a little closer actually, I'm gonna knock the camera around. I'm just gonna make sure that it's at least a tiny bit audible. So I really want to make sure that I'm not pushing my vocal cords to make sound. I need to allow them to make sound. Since there's a little bit of damage, that's gonna mean that I might not be making sound the whole time, and I definitely wasn't there. So I gotta make sure I'm holding it for 10 seconds though. So that kind of hurt a little bit. That was an E, I think. Since the beginning of this, I've been going for that note. So I wonder if I shouldn't be doing that, because I feel like I have to push a little bit to do that. It's funny, my talking gets so much quieter when I do this, because I don't know, there's something very like meditative and Om-like about doing this. Makes me very peaceful. So I'm trying to feel just around my throat, because it feels like there's some tightness and I can't tell where it is. And that's such an odd feeling. So I'm kind of, it's very breathy, like I'm letting out a lot of air. So I felt a little switch partway through there where a lot less air was coming through. I'm sure it sounds way different in the phone than it does in my head, but in my head, I can hear the note, and I hear like kind of just a shh kind of coming through here. So that means I'm moving a lot of air, which you don't want to move tons and tons of air when you're singing. I had it a little bit there. That's really hard. Okay, I'm gonna try a relatively low note, something that's really comfortable for me. Yeah, so it was a little shaky, but much, much less shaky than the other notes. And I think what I want is for every note to feel like that. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm giving out a little bit. I'm gonna do one more and then I'm gonna call it. Yeah, so those higher notes are much, much more breathy, and I don't know for sure that that's not what I want, but I kind of assume that it's not what I want. I think the lower notes, I'm gonna just naturally do more correctly, because it's much easier for me to relax with those notes. So that's gonna be it for today. I'll come back tomorrow, do the same thing. I think I'm gonna be doing this for a while, because my voice feels pretty swollen, and I think it feels worse than it has ever felt in the past. I've had things like this in the past, but it's never been to this level. I really, really want to do this right, and I want to rest my voice and not push myself too hard. That's about it. See you tomorrow.